morning and happy Sunday everyone. It is Miss Psychic D. Today is July the 10th and here is our psychic insight and guidance for the week ahead. Please remember that time is fluid, so even though this message may not resonate with you now, you are more than welcome to come back and check it out at a later date. Everybody's on their own energetic timeline, so what may not suit you today may suit you next week or 2 or 3 weeks ago. So please make sure you come back and have another bit of a look-see. Another thing I'd love to say is that I have actually started up a podcast. It's an affirmative script podcast. I jump on there every Monday to Friday offering some brand new words to help you improve and shift your internal dialogue. It's going to be various each day. I'm being very spirit-led when it comes to these affirmations, and 9 times out of 10, because I work very much in the now and very much in the coming future, I like to keep the scripts in relevance to the videos that I put out. So I am really encouraging everyone to become a little bit more spirit-led and to join this soul journey with me. So if you do follow all my platforms, typically I'm reading in the moment in the current energies, and then the following week my posts on Facebook, my scripts and affirmations, any sort of free downloads that I think that I should put up onto my website, I'll pop them up on there, so make sure you subscribe to my website. That's really important anyway, because if any of these platforms do happen to go down or whatever, I can still contact you. I won't harass you, sell your information or do anything of that nature. But if you do want to stay in touch and if anything happens on the outside world, then I can still get in contact with you via my website. So I'd love to say thank you to the very, very kind donations that came through last week. I was actually really blown away. It means a lot to me, not only because it's an acknowledgement of my time and energy that goes into this, but the fact that because you're being so kind, it's going to come back to you threefold. So to everyone who bought me a coffee last week, I don't like mentioning names because a lot of it's done anonymously, but thank you so much. Please know that I do really, really appreciate it. I really do. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get stuck into this. This insight is for the following week. Once again, I'm all about helping people move forward. If it doesn't resonate, like I say, go back and check out the others. Or maybe watch what's coming up. Who knows? Jump over to Facebook and get your daily tarot guidance over there as well. All right. So if you do want anything from me, if you want to join my Patreon, subscribe to my website, buy me a coffee, anything of that nature, all the links are in the description below. So you can come over and stalk me over there. All right. So Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer the mass conscious collective, myself included, something that we may need from this moment forth. So this can come in the form of a prediction, some guidance, some personal development work. What do we need right now? What can you give us a heads up about? The first thing that Spirit are giving me is, I think it's really important if everybody does some chakra cleansing from this moment forth. Because I feel like one's turning, one's clogged, one's slow, or the chakra system, or some of you, it may be your skeletal system. You may actually have to go and get maybe an adjustment done or something, but I just feel like I'm crooked and I feel like something's out of whack and they're making me go straight down, my middle sector. So just check that out, give it a go if you feel inclined. Oh yeah. All right. So the first card that come out is the fiery climax is approaching. So some of us are going through a few internal battles right now. I know I have been. I'm not excluded from any of this energy work, but a lot of things have been coming up for me personally over the last probably fortnight, last week especially. So if that's you, please really do go easy on yourself. Just understand that if anything negative is happening or you're feeling out of sorts, or something, that's just your soul's way of saying, take care of it, take care of it. I've been saying over some other platforms as well, that's really important to shield and clear your energies each and every day. I literally just finished a 5-day program where I guided some participants in how to do that. I am actually going to upload that guide and give some people who may not know, especially if you're a sensitive or you're an empath, on how to do these sort of practices, what it all means. I'm going to be uploading that shortly as well, so keep an eye out for the advert for that. You can just download the guide. It's a quick and easy read. Spirit always taught me to keep things simple. Like I say, it's an easy read, and it's got heaps of visualization techniques in it, daily practices, all that sort of stuff. If you want to start facing the internal battles that you may have going on. If it's not an internal battle and you notice the world's just going nuts, then these sort of practices will help protect your energy from taking on this kind of juju. All right, so yeah, don't be surprised, a fiery climax. I know it sounds really hectic, but it's not what happens to you, it's what you do with it, okay? So if you are going through a bit of an upheaval, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's working out. All right, so we've got confidence is the key to success. So a lot of you are looking at yourself, because I feel like they're reversing my eyes back onto me. So as a reader, that's my symbol for take a look within. It's time to look at yourself. Stop expecting the world to change around you for you to feel better, for you to get on top of things, for you to find your flow. You know, it's the resistance towards everything that's happening out there that you don't like. That's you know, causing that internal battle within yourself, and it's tarnishing your confidence. So just be mindful of who you're hanging around and, you know, the kind of influences that are around you, because anyone that is less than or vibrating less than is going to try to dent your confidence to bring you back down to their level, and that's not what you want. So it's really time that you stand up in your power. Spirit are saying also it's time to step out of your comfort zone. So it is a time to understand that old ways of doing things may not be the right way anymore. Especially if you've been trying and trying and trying. I hear that a lot as a mentor. A lot of people say, oh, I tried that. I've been trying this and I'm trying this and I'm trying. And I laughed with a friend the other day and I went, there is no try, there is just do. So a lot of you may have the skills, the abilities, the knowing what you've got to do and all that sort of stuff, but you're not taking action. So maybe a lot of you are, well, for all of us, it's time for us to take some inspired action and start getting the energy moving forward, rather than keeping it stagnant in daydream land or in the fiery energy or wherever you are at in your timeline. So, you know, step outside your comfort zone. You know, it's safe and cushy in there, we know, but there's no growth. There's no growth in your comfort zone. Spirit wants you to know that you and your loved ones are safe. So if you are experiencing worries or concerns when it comes to loved ones or family members, even within yourself, please know that Spirit have your back right now. It's really important that you use your free will and call upon the angels, your spirit, the ancestors, whoever you believe in, to come and help you with these situations right now. It's really important. I've been bantering on for the last few months about how important it is to get in touch with a faith. So if you are a very faithful person, you believe in Spirit, like I say, you don't have to be all guru-ish like. I mean, look at me. It's just I have obviously a connection with Source. I trust them. I believe them. If you don't believe in anything you can't visually put a picture to or whatever, talk to your ancestors. They're up there and they're waiting for you to say, hey, give us a heads up. Help me. You know, show me the way forth. Bring me a resource that I need. Just do something. Can be healing even. Help me step out of this internal battle. Help me build my confidence. Do that chakra aligning. And obviously guided visualization and meditations as well before you go to bed or when you wake up, whenever it's conducive to you. That could really help you right now. But please know that you and your loved ones are safe. So yeah, and look, it's time to take action. So like I say, I think a lot of us are on the precipice of actually putting the actions behind the words. So if you have people around you trying to bring you down, like I feel like a lot of you are ready to get up and go, but you don't have the support around you. You don't have someone that says, just get on and do it. Just get on and do it. Just take that leap of faith, you know. They're more saying, do you really think that's wise in these days and times? Look what's happening around. Do you really think you'll make it? You know, all the naysayers and all that sort of stuff. you need to really turn a blind eye to them now. They're denting your confidence. They're keeping you in your comfort zone. It's keeping you in a vibration where you don't feel safe or stable or secure or anything of that nature. So you're either going to choose that sort of energy for yourself. And like I say, no judgment. It would be a shame, but it's time to take action right now on your life. So you can start building up your confidence to get everything that you desire. All right. Oh, we'll take that one because, yeah, see, we're heading into a time where we're going to co-create with others. So they just told me when two worlds collide. So a lot of you may be over the coming week lining up with people or situations or opportunities where you get to actually positively co-create with someone. Obviously, if that's the case, you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You may have to ask for help. You may actually have to, you know, confront some people who are trying to hold you back and say, well, I'm sorry, but you don't pay my bills. You don't put food on my table. You don't look after my children. You don't do all these things. So I appreciate your input, but I'm choosing to move on. I'm choosing to move forward because that's better for my growth. I did a live with my beautiful friend Dallas from Dell's Lane. If you haven't checked her out, check her out on YouTube. And over on Facebook, we did a live last night. And before I jumped on and gave some readings over there, Spirit basically said it's time for everyone to start giving themselves permission to move forward. That's what's holding a lot of people back. They're not giving themselves permission to move forward. So this week's kind of exciting. As soon as I tapped into that energy, it's kind of like a lot of you are going through a rebirth, but you're going to start taking some inspired action, which is really exciting. If you do, come back and comment under this video because I'd love to know all about it. Spirit just said a lot of you are wiser than you give yourself credit for, and use your wisdom. Use your wisdom. Yep, this came out last week as well. We are heading into a time, and this may not be this week, obviously, because the Fates and Destiny card is something that, to me, represents your bigger picture, you know. So whatever's coming in, it is fated for you. It is destined for you. Spirit is saying this opportunity, we are sending it to you. Just get out of your own way. Get out of your comfort zone. Take a little bit of inspired action, even if you just want to get up and change your diet a little bit or go for a walk, get a little bit more exercise, start the chakra aligning, something like that, because there's an opportunity coming in. You will positively co-create with someone in an intimate relationship, business program, anything of that nature where you're just co-creating with people, and it's part of your destiny. It's fated for you. The stars are actually lining up for you. But like I say, you need to personally grow to receive that. And it's inevitable. You're going to get it one way or another. But we're just trying to help you shift your journey or shift your perspective a little bit so you can start taking a little bit more action. The chaos and conflict did come out with the fiery climax approaches. So a lot of you do feel very chaotic and feel very conflicting. But these experiences that you're going through right now is part of your growth. It's part of your expansion. You need to know what you don't want to know what you do want. It's part of the process. So nothing's going wrong. You're not doomed and gloomed. It's just Spirit is saying, hey, you've acknowledged that, you know, something's not working. It's causing a discord within you. It's making you feel unwell. Anything of that nature, change it, shift it. You know, it's your internal guidance system. Everyone's got one. It doesn't mean that things are going bad. It just means that's no longer conducive. It's not for your highest good. It's no longer adding value to your life. So do a bit of an assessment this week, guys, and check out where these fiery internal battle and chaos and conflict are coming in for you, because what's laying on the other side of it is absolutely amazing. Yeah, look, deep knowing. You need to tap into your intuition. You need to tap into your intuition. You know what you need to do. And you know aspects of people that are around you at the moment that may not be conducive. Spirit are literally showing me the fact that you can look around you and go, nah, 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 nah. But because you're in your comfort zone, because your confidence has taken a bit of a blow over the last few years or long time, whenever, you're not trusting your knowing. So please, if we can implore you, if you just do your chakra balancing, do some meditation and guided visualizations, some affirmations, self-scripts, really be encouraged to start living a more spirit-based lifestyle, so to speak. Everything that you want will come in for you. We've got the exchanging of gifts. So here's that reciprocity. I did this for the Mass Conscious Collective in my Patreon for the month of July. Same story, exchanging your gifts. It's reciprocity. It's what you put out there comes back. So if you're experiencing things in your current reality that you don't like, that's causing this internal battle or whatever, it's not anything happening to you. It's about you taking ownership and acknowledging that I'm a living magnet and I'm drawing this into my experience. Why am I doing that? What's going on? It could be a thought that you've got. It could be a belief that you've got. It could be habitual behaviors that you do each day. It could be the fear of saying no to people. Like, so many people who go, yes, yes, yes to things, and on the inside they're going, oh, I don't really want to do that, and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be different for everybody, but please trust your intuition. We are heading into a time where what you put out there comes back. It's really, really, really vital, and it's very important that you follow your face and take some inspired action, not the have-to actions, not the actions out of desperation, nothing like that. This is inspired action. It's just like waking up and going, you know what, I'm just going to have that one big glass of water this morning, or I'm going to watch this video this afternoon, or I'm going to reach out and get a reading, or I'm going to contact so-and-so because I haven't spoken to them for a while, or whatever it is for you. Just please follow your inspired action, especially from this week. Because this is coming from within you. This isn't something that you just go, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and whatever. This is being birthed from within you, and it's part of your fate. It's part of your fated destiny. Spirit are really trying to give people the nudge, and you know. All right, let's get some tarot. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, look, release the unwanted. Follow your intuition. Release the unwanted. You know, it does create uncomfortableness when you do this. It does feel like a loss, even if something's not good for you or no longer conducive to your well-being or for your highest good. It still feels like a loss because it's part of your comfort zone, and it's going to feel, you're going to get all emotional and you're going to feel all yicky and all that sort of stuff. But the great news is you still have a cup standing, and this is your cup. What do you want to put in your cup from this moment forth? What adds value, joy, prosperity to your life? Where do you want to go? What's next for you? You know, like I say, there's no growth in your comfort zone. So it's time to step up, guys, if you're feeling that way. And Spirit are definitely guiding you. We've got the Two of Swords. This is people who feel like they're stuck in the middle of things. That there's, you know, sometimes there are real life things, but sometimes this is an elusive energy of people believing that I can't move forward because of this. I can't move forward because of that. I can't do this, I can't do that, all that sort of energy. So this can also be someone who's trying to go about their past, trying to do their thing, and other people are bringing them into their gossip, into their drama, into their chaos and conflict. You know, it's time to step up, guys. It's time to step up and say, I'm sorry, not my circus, not my monkey. I'm not playing that game from this moment forth. You guys are old enough and ugly enough to sort it out for yourselves. Go for it. I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of this because I want to start following my intuition. I want to be a little bit more faith-led. I want to be the person I want to attract. I want to start getting all this positive stuff that I know I deserve and I've been working hard at. It's coming in. No ifs, no buts. Like I say, it's part of the destiny. So they just told me career choices. So a lot of you may be making some big career choices at the moment. So if you just focus on that and disregard what everybody else is doing around you and stuff, that has the potential to take off. Oh, isn't it just? Look at that. Ten of Pentacles, my favourite card in the whole deck. This is the happy family card to me. This is the white picket fence. This is the health, wealth, prosperity. Families coming back together. They just told me the word uniting. So if some of you have been separated from your families or anything of that nature, I feel like there could be a possible uniting on the family front. If you are wanting to fall pregnant, buy a pet, do something of that, I feel like there's additions coming to the family as well. I love the Ten of Pentacles. Everything is working out for you guys. We've just got to get through this acceptance and start receiving the resources, the people, places, things, items, whatever it is in the material and spiritual world that we need. And that's the ultimate prize, the Ten of Pentacles here. Look, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. If you are making career choices right now, business choices, investment choices, anything of that nature, it's going to be lucrative. The Ace of Pentacles here, highest money card in the deck. Not only, I mean, it's nice to have the money's always wonderful, but at the end of the day, who doesn't want to feel safe, secure and stable when it comes to money, when it comes to abundance, when it comes to security that money brings? And just remember that anytime we ever want something is because of the feeling we have it. So sometimes it's not that we want the money, so to speak. It's just that we want that stability. We want that security. We want to pay our bills on time. We want to be able to give random acts of kindness. If someone needs it, we can give it. We can give from the overflow of our cup. But at the moment, most of you, because I'm reading for Mass Conscious and I'm in the same boat, we need to focus on getting our own cup filled up first. So we stop giving out to others and living ourselves dry. And they're still going about their life. Nah, time to get selfish. And that's not ego selfish, where it's all mine, anything of that nature. Create a balance for yourself first and foremost. I know for myself, I obviously bring in the income that I get each month, and then I'll forward some of that onto charity or something. Ever since I started this journey, I always give 10 to 20% to charity each month. That's just my way of giving back and to keep that balance. So yeah, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So some of you may you may get a loan, or you may ask for a bit of assistance somewhere from someone. So if that's you, by all means, please, if you need that support, go and do that. This can also, on the other side of the energy scale, it can also represent you getting yourself in a tasty financial position, or just feeling happier and joyful and more at peace in your life. You got your flow going, and then you've got people coming in wanting to take from you. So just be mindful where you're at. Give if you've got it to give. Give, by all means, if you feel like it's right, but just be mindful of the energy, vampire type energy in that. Oh, yep. In that kind of energy. So it's really important to use your discernment. We've got the Knight of Cups, so here comes more peaceful, emotional times. As you can see, the fish out of water here. I've got a feeling this is connected to what's coming in this week, or possibly for some people, depending on where your timeline's at. Knight of Cups is a long time coming. Like, Knight is a very slow-moving energy, but I love it because sometimes the Knight is very strategic. It's been planning, it's been plotting, it's been doing, excuse me, little subtle shifts along the way. If that's you, it's going to pay off for you. There's an opportunity coming in. I can see it. It's going to be different for everyone. I got a feeling it's more so maybe career, work, money related, given the energies that I've got here. But if you are looking for love or some nature, I think that could be it as well. Yeah, congratulations for listening to your intuition. I think the major thing at the moment is to stop falling for the illusion of things. Everything that's going on out there, majority of it's an illusion. It's been amped up by fear-based energies. Really come back to self, go within, trust the divine, trust source. Once you have a firm understanding about your spiritual path, the fact that we are human beings we're spiritual beings having a human experience, not the other way around. But just be mindful, some of you may face the illusion and find out some truths this week that may create a fiery climax or chaos and conflict or whatever. But once again, like I said right at the beginning, remember, it is for a reason. It's for a reason. It's to help you grow. It's not to bash you or bring you down or dent your confidence or anything like that. It's not meant to do that. It's meant to give you a higher awareness of what's going on around you, so to speak. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles too. So 2 knights. So money, shift in money and abundance. Like I say, it may not always be money coming in. It could be an excellent sale, like you score a $300 item for 20 bucks. You may purchase a property and you get it for a lot cheaper than what you thought. Could be anything. Someone may gift you something of value. So don't always just think it's just about getting money all the time or whatever. It can come in many ways, but I've noticed this a lot in my Patreon group. People starting to get dribs and drabs in from all over the place. So that's what it's all about. And when you receive it, it's really important to bask in it. Bask in it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. More of this, please, universe. I am worthy. I deserve this. What goes around comes around. I'm totally open to giving and receiving from this moment forth. Absolutely. So 2 knights, 2 emotional and abundance. It's coming in. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for us all. So like I say, don't stick, even though I'm reading for the week ahead, Keep an open mind when it comes, because it's going to depend on where your energy's at. We are all the creators of our own reality. So even though any psychic says this is coming, this is happening, or whatever, all we're doing is placing the seed of possibility in you. Well, that's all I do anyway. A seed of possibility, a seed of hope. For those who have followed me for the last 20 odd years, you will know and you've come to trust in what I share from Spirit. And 9 times out of 10, you guys are the ones getting it, because you always come and let me know. So, but if you're not quite there yet, and that, we're here to support you. We're here to support you. Anyway, let's wrap this up with some healing oracles. Oh, is it happening? Yes, it is. So if you are questioning yourself at the moment, should I go for that job? Should I leave where I am? Should I start looking at new cars? Should I approach that person I've got my eye on? You know, are things going to change for me? If you've been asking that question to Spirit, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. If it's for your highest good, it's going to happen for you. Your intuition is correct, so take action accordingly. See, we've got 3 action cards here. Time to take inspired action. And the way you take inspired action is to have a goal, have a plan. The synchronicity card just jumped out. So everyone's getting their signs and symbols, everyone's getting their numbers, but they're not taking an inspired action. Like your signs and your symbols and your synchronicities and all that sort of stuff is Spirit's basic way of saying you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Keep going, keep going. Here's a little nugget just to say we've got your back, keep going. So a lot of people go into this and they stay there. So that's staying in the daydream. That's just staying in the knowing that it's coming, but they forget to put in the action still. So it doesn't have to be physical action. It's doing the daily spiritual practices like grounding and releasing and shielding and, you know, the affirmations and the scripts and all that sort of stuff. So if you're into scripts and you don't like writing or whatever, you can come over and listen to my Foghorn Leghorn Mouth every Monday to Friday over on Anchor or Spotify. I'm uploading them so you can just listen to it if you're more of an auditory person. But it says your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events, so notice them in order to increase their flow. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. Thank you, universe. More of this, please. More of this, please. And we also got simplify your life. So like I said right at the beginning, some of you may have to do a major, big self-assessment and really have a look at your surroundings and really fully accept that there are some things that are no longer conducive to you, so you can release them and replace them. Or some of you I think you're going to get busy. So make sure that your life is as simplified, everything's in order, your to-do lists are all checked off, that you're really organized and all that sort of stuff, because I've got a feeling with what's coming in with this give and receive and the money and the work and the career and all that, you'd want your home life to be as sorted and as organized as possible so you don't run into chaos and conflict later on down the track. So yeah, so that's it. That's our advice and guidance for this week. What were we on? July 10th to 17th. I hope that helped. Jump over and like my Facebook page if you want to receive daily tarot guidance. Listen to my Anchor and Spotify podcast every morning, where I will just share some positive juju and internal dialogue for you and some scripts. Make sure you subscribe to my website in case anything happens out there, and make sure please subscribe and like and share this channel as well. It really helps keep us in the algorithms, helps keep spreading the message out to Spirit. I mean, even if you can't financially buy me a coffee or anything, just sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell, doing all that, that's enough. That's enough. That's all we need. So yeah, you'll hear every YouTuber say it. Anyway, I wish you all many love and blessings. I'm really excited for what's to come, but let's get into some inspired action, eh? All right, so have a great week and I'll catch you next week. Bye.